Townhouse 20, Alma Street. This is the backyard. There's moisture penetration down through the floor into the downstairs room around this area. The service pipe going down through the floor services the toilet with a service duct in that corner. The pavers look different. They look like they've been replaced and adequately graded away from the building to some drains. The backyard's fairly well serviced with some drains with a 450mm pit there. Another stormwater drain here. We've got to keep the moisture off this rear wall and stop penetrating these pavers. These two drains off the split cycle air conditioning pipe discharge on the pavers. They should ideally be run over here and connected back into this drain under the pavers. It's not ideal having 4 or 5 litres of water per air conditioner pump out onto the pavers on a hot day. The ground level to the downstairs rooms approximately 2.5 metres below this paver height, making excavation of these pavers and any waterproofing done from this positive pressure side cost prohibitive. We can, however, fill in the gaps with amber paver seal and minimise any water penetration to the downstairs area. The double brick wall has no cavity flashing or weep holes visible to this downstairs area, but this is not an issue at this stage. It's just worth noting. Moving downstairs, there's a high moisture penetration of the rear wall with elevated moisture meter readings right across here. And there's signs of moisture penetration under the wall and the service duct running out through the floor. It'd be cost prohibitive to do anything from the positive pressure side, but we can remove that gyprock, put a waterproof plinth at the wall floor junction in the duct, inject the wall to the back for the first 3 bricks high with a damp proof course to help prevent the paint damage and internal moisture penetration. Then we can do a waterproof bandage at the wall floor junction across this rear wall. The owner will have to have these floating floor removed back about 1 metre, but that'll be the most cost effective and prudent recommendation at this stage. There's no reports of the basement room flooding during peak rainfall. It's just a moisture penetration issue. If it proves to be an ongoing issue, we could always build a false wall from this corner across to that wall and install a waterproof plinth across that entire section of wall and build a false wall inside of it. At this stage, the damage doesn't be severe enough to justify that, and the negative pressure waterproofing bandage should do the trick. One alternative or additional suggestion is the garage floor is approximately 400 mils deeper and lower than the internal floor level. I'd like to drill a hole in this corner at ground level to provide some hydrostatic relief for any water build-up under the floor. Just a 40mm pipe waterproofed with a small waterproof plinth to the brickwork, and a 40mm pipe can be run around the perimeter wall and simply discharge on the floor just inside the roller shutter door, and that will provide hydrostatic water pressure relief to the subfloor of that basement room in peak rainfall conditions, because we're 400 mils plus deeper to the garage.